Isolation is where fear festers, and staying connected with faith-filled believers who will pray, encourage, and walk with you. Where two or more are gathered in my name, there I am, Matthew 18:20. So that is so important that you do not isolate. And remember, again, if you are isolating and you have not asked the Lord to search your heart, so in some cases he has you retreat for a respite, but in some cases you're just pulling back because you don't want to be around people, and that could be a fear in operation.
That's so good. Keep a journal of God's faithfulness. Every time God brings you through something, write it down. Your testimony is a weapon, you know, and that's something that we preach here heavily. Yeah. You know, that's your testimony of just building blocks of your faith.
If you have a testimony, drop it in the chat right now, because you need to be on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, because you're like I said, your testimony is building blocks of your own faith, and so when you when you recount what God has done in your life, it's strengthening your faith. It's exercising your faith. It's like, if God done this, then I know He could do this. If He's done that, I know He'll be able to do this. If He's done it in my life, I know He'll be able to do it in your life. It's either just strength exercises, I would say, that just builds your faith and makes it strong.
We've seen that a million times over. We've had people that have come to us and said, you know what, I am so glad that I shared my testimony with you guys, because I actually felt like I'm saved. Like I was more saved than before. And it's like true. In Revelation 12:11, it says, when we share our testimony, we are saved by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony and the word. So it's not like we just are saved by the blood of the Lamb. We're also we're getting more sanctified as we give our testimony. It's so powerful.
Yeah, it just renews your mind. I mean, the word talks about renewing your mind, and these are one of the ways you can renew your mind. It's just recounting your own testimony because of God's goodness, and that's so good. All right, so number 7 says, command fear to leave every time. Every time. Don't let it settle there. Don't let fear get a stronghold. Just renounce that thing, cast that thing out, speak to it. Remind it that it has no authority in your life, because it doesn't. Because you're a child of God. You're greater is He who lives in you than he who lives in the world. And so if you stand on that word and promise, it'll flee. Just like this scripture says in James 4:7 says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. Well, it also says, submit to God, resist the devil, and then he will flee from you. So you got to submit to God as well.
That's so good.
That's powerful.
And I think that's important when you have a spirit of fear. Yeah. It also brings in spirit of lack. Yeah. And so if you're dealing with finances, for example, and you get afraid that you're not going to have enough, so you start performing and you just overwork. I mean, drop it in the comments if you are like overworked. Do you feel like you're overworking yourself? Maybe you don't know how to rest.